This is using one of my little 200 watt nano lights, about a $20 fixture and less than 10 bucks worth of bulbs there. Now normally I'll use 2 sets of these on each side so that I'll have a much broader, longer length of light. But just for this demo, I've just got one on each side. You can see it's a pretty wide band on my waveform there. I like it to be a little narrower than that, but this is before I did any color balance to the lights. And again, I've only got 1 set of lights on each side. Normally I put a little more in there and that broadens that out. So color balance it. You can see that it's pretty green. This is going on the composite components backdrop and 6500K daylight bulbs. And this is lighting a fairly decent green screen for just a quick interview or something. This is great. I could get it by with this and I'd be very happy with it. Now here's my softbox that I built. About 100 bucks for the materials and 6 of the more expensive bulbs. I've got the dimmer on it, so I can dim them. You have to be careful though, they do put off a little bit of noise. So if you're recording audio, you might not want to use the dimmer, and you can use the cheaper bulbs too. And I'll fill in my shadows and my fill. Instead of having a separate light, I can just use a reflector like this. You can use a gold one, you can use a white one, or just a piece of foam core, and that knocks out the shadows really well. You don't have to have a whole lot of light in there to fill it up. Now I get this pattern material from the fabric store. You know, it's just a few cents a yard. It's really cheap and it's really durable. I fold it up and take it with me and it lasts and lasts. You can either tape it or clamp it to the light. You can double it up if you want a softer light, even more so. You can use it on the green screen lights if they're too hot as well. And it's just very flexible. It's very economical and it's very practical. So again, I can grab my reflectors or a piece of foam core or whatever, fill in the lights, and it knocks out the shadows from the sides opposing to the light. You don't need a whole lot of light. You don't need a whole lot of heat on the set, especially if you've got a limited amount of time and obviously a limited amount of money. You want to drag a whole bunch of lights with you anyway. So this is just a really quick and easy way of doing this on a budget.